Good morning. I am Amber. I am brand new here, so I'm not sure I set this up properly in order to get people on the actual live. So if you have to watch this as a replay, thank you for watching that. If I mess it up somehow, I am so sorry. I've only been with this company for about a week, and I wanted to share with you guys how I have grown my Facebook profile. And my Instagram is also growing, so it should work on both of those platforms. I did not do it in a way that all of the gurus, I guess is a good word, say to do it. So you might learn something, you might not. Take whatever resonates with you. Okay? A few things that I do. I schedule posts because I just don't have time. So if you are not in professional mode on your Facebook, you probably don't have this feature. And that's why, excuse me, that's why I like professional mode, even though sometimes it can be less than helpful. So I schedule posts. I try and schedule one for about 5 a.m. because I'm in Mountain Standard Time. So by the time New York is already doing their whole day stuff, I'm not even up yet. It allows me to reach my whole platform, people in Europe, East Coast, all that stuff, at a time that I'm not even there. So I schedule posts. I track my analytics through my professional mode. So that just means I try and make sure things stay as green as possible. It gives you information on your reach, your followers, how many things you've published, your engagement, and it says 3-second video views. What that is how many people watched the first 3 seconds of most of your videos. So I'll give you some of my analytics so you can see how this is working for me. And that way when you choose to implement whatever, you can see. This is my reach and all my numbers for the past 28 days. In 28 days, I have been able to reach 1.3 million Facebook accounts. My followers went down 1,000 because I'm not Switzerland. I'm opinionated, okay? It went down 1,000, but it went up 12,637 people in 28 days. 11,461 of those was in the past 7 days. Okay? In 28 days, I've published 160 pieces of content. And my 3-second video number is almost 1 million. It is 957,000. That's one of the biggest things about growing your thing is making sure the first 3 seconds of your video makes them stop and watch your video. So here's a few tips on what I did. Number 1, you want to make your niche bigger. Yeah, that's something that a lot of people struggle with. I'm a stay-at-home mom and I homeschool. I'm a churchgoer, not really that fancy, right? So unless you're a dancer or a flight attendant or a teacher or something that has something that gives you continuous content, a small niche might not be your fit. I struggled with there's a thing that a lot of the gurus say, and it's like, when people think of this topic, you want them to think of you. I'm not anything. So it's hard to be the person that is just that. I want it to be when people think of holistic, they think of me. Sure. I'm not a doctor. It gets a little iffy on the internet. So what my niche is I am a holistic homeschooling, I'm not homeschooled, a holistic homeschooling mom helping you heal your mind, body, and soul. So that means I put out content about dinner recipes, our products, Jesus, current events, which is also something you're told to not talk about on the internet. But for example, lab-grown meat is something that is in my niche because it potentially can affect your mind, your body, or your soul. So anything that fits in those categories, holistic, homeschool, healing, mind, body, and soul, are things I talk about on my platform. Okay, number 2, your posts and your reels do not have to have the same content. Reels are going to bring people in and they create your audience, and your posts, I don't know why I get so caught up on tiny words. Your posts engage with the audience that you have. So if you're posting exactly the same thing everywhere, people are going to unfollow you because you're boring. I had more on that one. Hold on. Okay. So with that, some of the things that I like to post on my page is making my page look like a community. Excuse me. I have like something, so I'm struggling with words. Okay. If your page is your business front and you work from home, it's like having guests in your home. Would you want them only talking to you? No. It would be weird. It would be overwhelming. You want them to talk to each other. So, creating things that make people converse with each other grows your community. It grows people's trust because they see, oh, she's not the only one that thinks that. Or, oh, hey, I found my people. Oh, there's 26 other people that also homeschool this way. Crazy. A lot of people join groups so that they can be in and have like-minded people around them. I don't have time to start a group. I don't have time to maintain a group. I barely have time to do my page. So I have created my page to look like a group. I have a few suggestions on like what I do. So one second. But this also makes it so that they can see that you are authentic and you are real because you're commenting, you're doing all the things. The biggest complaint I have seen from people is that influencers are unapproachable. And I never want to be an unapproachable influencer because I didn't get on here to be an influencer in the first place. I just happen to have 90,000 followers. So, some things that I do to create these conversations, I say things like, would you ever fill in the blank? Have you ever fill in the blank? Did you know, what did blank mean by this? I use that a lot for biblical conversation. I use that a lot for political conversations. Like, what do you think it meant when Eve ate the apple? Because these are all the theories. What do you think Bill Gates meant when he said planting trees are bad? What do you think this college meant? What do you think this celebrity meant? Like, all those things. It's amazing how many things you'll learn from other people. Another one. What do you know about fill in the blank? Hydroxytyrosol. That's a really good one to fill in there. What do you know about olive trees? What do you know about holistic medicine? What do you know about homeschooling? Like anything that fits in your bubble, put it in there. What's the difference? What brought you to fill in the blank? Okay. I'm going to stick with what kind of content I put out, and then I'll go back to the couple other things. You want to always make sure you're showing up as the same person on your platform. So you don't have to be the same person on every platform. Like you can be only holistic on Instagram, and then you can be all homeschool on Facebook or whatever, but make sure that's always who you are. I've noticed that I get notifications from people that I follow when they comment on things. It makes for a very interesting situation when you are posting as this good Christian girl, okay, for example, and then you go onto other people's pages and then you're being mean. I'm not saying anyone would, but your audience sees that. So you want to make sure that you are always the same person on the internet. So if you be you on the internet, it's a lot easier than trying to be this fake bubbly something that you're probably not. I've had people message me and be like, I saw you commented this on this one thing a while ago, a long time ago, and that stuck with me. So I wanted to make sure I put that in there. Okay. I only have a couple more. I don't want to keep people forever, but I want to give you guys enough information to where you can find that piece that you felt like you were missing to make your account get bigger. You do not have to be an expert at this company to have conviction. Here's a really big disclaimer. I have not tried a single product that we have yet. And I've done almost $6,000 in sales in about a week. Because I'm allowing the company to speak for itself. I plug people in with the videos that we have on YouTube. I send people the graphics that we have. I give them information about the ingredients. I'm letting everything speak for itself. I've been upfront and honest. When people say, what is your favorite? I say, I'm not sure yet. There are so many cool things here. Take this quiz so we can find what is exactly a fit for you. When people say, hey, I need your link, I say, this is what I will be buying. I've never told anyone that I'm using all the products. I've never told anyone this is my testimony. I'm only allowing everything here to speak for itself, and it is working. So have conviction on what you're doing and tell that little imposter syndrome person that they can go sit in the corner because they're not welcome at this table. Okay. How I post that helped me grow. You don't have to post these exact numbers. I don't know if you guys know who Jessie Lee Ward was, but she's why I'm still in social media and network marketing. She taught me that whatever your number is, that's your number. If you can only post one time a day, post one time a day, but do it every single day. If you can post 43 times a day, do it every single day. My personal numbers, I do at least one reel a day. I do 2 posts every day. And then weekly, I do 2 question of the days. And that's what I had put before. If I have a reel that is a hit, I will do another. So I grew my page. I grew my page really big originally by talking about castor oil. So what I did is I went and recreated the video that went live, but using hydroxytyrosol instead of castor oil. So if your audience is showing you that they like something, do that again. If you felt that you had good information in your reel and it went nowhere, post it again next week. Because the algorithms and people being on and all those kinds of things are not always helpful. So if it was important to you, if you liked it, do it again. Okay, this is probably going to be my last one. I comment on every single share. So to the best of my ability. This last video has like thousands of shares and I can't possibly comment on all of them. But to the best of my ability, at least like the post and comment and say thank you for sharing. Because people want to know that you're a real person and you're not just an unapproachable influencer that's trying to sell them things. When you're in professional mode, when someone goes through and likes on your post, you can click on your reactions. And I was just told I'm not actually live. Interesting. So if this doesn't work, I will just do it again, and this could be a practice run. When you're in professional mode, you can go and invite to every single person that likes your thing. Just hit invite, and they will get a notification that says, Amber Harbin has invited you to like their page because you interacted with their content. So, if you guys have any more questions after this, let me know. I think I got everything, but I also got thrown off by the fact that I was told I'm actually not live. So, if you guys need anything else, let me know. Oh, hi, I am live. Okay. You're gonna have to go back and watch the replay, because I don't think I set this up the way that this was supposed to, so that I could get it turned on before I started. Oh, I might as well throw in a disclaimer really quick since I am still on here. Growing your page 100% is going to bring the crazies to your page. You're going to have people that are making fun of you. You're going to have people that are calling what you're doing a scam. You're going to have people that say you're dumb for homeschooling. You're going to have all of the people. My quote for it is that I've often replied to people: I will save you the heartache of ever having to be inconvenienced by my page again by blocking you. They're not worth your time. They will never ever be a client of yours. They will never ever buy your product. They probably just need Jesus. So block them, delete their comment, and just send them on their way. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I can't get this thing to go off. So as soon as it lets me turn it off, I will go.